Hi everyone, welcome to Alburdunn After Dark Name Pending Leaky Lounge 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm joined here as, I guess I'm the host because I'm saying things first. I'm here with my friend Sylas and my friend Wes, and I'm Jasper.
Yeah, so this is the first episode of Alburdunn After Dark. I think let's kick things off by talking about the most recent SRL list that just got posted the day that we're filming, actually.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on that?
I guess I should know it, primarily.
We should probably look it up.
I'll
We should probably look it up.
And I'll list them off for our viewers and for Wes. So first off, big change. Thank you, Thomas at LRAW Snapshot, for posting the actual changes. We have Twilight Lotus being suspended, so fully 0 copies. First renown at rare to be on the list.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, first renown to ever get touched at all on the list, and honestly for very good reason.
Make things pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a unified, doesn't cost anything, and just makes the next card you play have 0 Bloodborne and 0 Consume. This was, I think, always going to be a problem at some point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now, what people are doing is they're using it to make their very high-cost bounty unifieds free, like Eyes of Ophidian, and more recently, actually, Loot the Reliquary.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding. That was in...
Marks of the Chosen, anyone?
Actually, yes, also Marks of the Chosen.
Yeah. I think the big thing here is I was okay with Lotus not being touched before because it was inconsistent. Like, you either had to see Hyacinth, which could grab it, or just see the Lotus itself, plus the card you were trying to reduce, which felt like pretty hard to do. But with a more consistent way to Hyacinth now, with the Fractured Rosaline...
Yeah, you just play it in Melody, and then all you do is you just mag the Rosaline, and then...
Now,
you get a guaranteed
all
Hyacinth.
you need to do is see your high-cost card in your hand.
Yeah.
And sometimes those high-cost cards are findable through other means. So now it's just...
for
Lotus
sure.
being hit seems to make sense with Rosaline existing.
Yeah.
Next hit on the list is we're moving Path to Mitigan Magic from 1 copy to 0 copies. Just completely removing that, like, super high-rolly card in bounty decks.
Yeah, like, unfortunately... Putting it to 1 kind of helped until players discovered that turns out Lotus plus Eyes of Ophidian is still Path to Mitigan Magic.
Yeah.
But now it draws you a card.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, in the current game state, I don't see a way that Path to Mitigan Magic can really be truly balanced, especially with Wishing Well as of the Mariana structure deck being released, going from Consume 15 to Consume 0.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Path to Mitigan Magic is also send 5 for cost.
Correct, it is. It does send 5 out of your deck, specifically magic cards, for cost. And then the effect is it reveals the top 5 cards of your deck and adds all magic cards to hand.
Yeah, but the ones that you were sending to your bin to begin with were ones that you wanted there most of the time
So
anyway.
like,
So it didn't...
for Magic Mouse specifically, you're like, I will just send a Monstrosity and a Faceless Smiles.
Well, and then even before the Faceless Smiles errata to be a once per turn, you would also send a second Faceless Smiles and a minion.
Yeah.
And then you would eradicate both on the same sequence to revive both the warriors. And then because Malediction grabs from discard and erad, he would just grab both masks back right away.
Exactly. And so with that, you could kind of, if you open the Mitigan Magic or find a way to it, it's a big high roll in masks itself. And so, yeah, with those are the only 2 bounty hits on the list. I think bounty is, like, still in a very strong spot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bounty's still really good. It still has one of the strongest play styles in the game, especially with all of their strong control tools, with Hyacinth being able to find them fairly easily. I do hope with these changes, though, we're going to see some more Marianas decks pop up. And not the Magic Marianas. I want to see more Pirate Marianas.
I want to see more Pirate Marianas, too.
I'm so excited to have somebody play that deck and just run me the fuck over.
I mean, we just saw Trackline Cannon come out, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen Trackline Cannon be played. Sexton, too.
I'm expecting Trackline Cannon to get played at the pleb tournament.
I think there was a lot of things coming out of Macabre and Wintertide that people want to experiment with, and Marianas was a little on the lower of that list, but as we move on, I think people are going to try that out. Sexton is such a
Sexton is so
card.
good. The format of the Macabre Wintertide block, as it kind of is, is still very new as well. We've only had 1 tournament. We're having another one soon, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
a little different though, but we've only had one major tournament with it.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of room for experimentation, for a meta to develop, because really, with our community size, we really don't know what the best decks are right now. We have a speculative tier list that Thomas at LRAW Snapshot put out.
A great listicle.
Great listicle.
Anyways, next on the list is we are moving Horix from 2 to 0 copies. And
Oh, thank God.
I think we all saw this coming. Like, any Malady deck you saw was just drawing a million cards because put the Horix in the bin, eradicate the Horix, put the Horix in the bin, eradicate the Horix.
Well, so some of the kind of other problems with Horix is that Horix, he enables some really
Degenerate.
degenerate playstyles that Malady shouldn't really be doing. Now, Malady, by nature, is a Staxy deck.
Yeah.
However, Horix just drawing her into all of her bounty stacks pieces as well was a problem.
Yeah.
The other issue with Horix, sorry to cut you off there, is that because of how powerful of a warrior he is, even at 1 with his loop ability, it makes it hard to design new cards for Malady going forward, that Horix doesn't just immediately say, cool, I'm seeing this every game, this card is now broken.
Yeah.
So we do want to give Malady some like strong and unique pieces to her, but Horix unfortunately isn't one of them anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Horix is a pretty self-explanatory hit on this list. Next is Chaos Divine Reconnaissance, going from 3 copies to 1. Not the first time we've seen Recon on the list at all.
Yeah, so Recon was at 1 for a while until just after Guardian's Creed came out, when Angels were starting to kind of fall off a little bit. And then it got brought back to 3 so that Angel players could see it more often and have that card advantage back that they needed.
That's the one that allows you to draw a card every time an Angel Warrior enters the field?
Yep, and it has the on-play of look at your top card of your opponent's deck and put it on the top or bottom.
Yeah, fuck that card.
So, kind of unfortunately, that card is very strong, even though you can only control one of them. Drawing a card for every Angel you play is still very good, especially in decks that have access to like help from the Chaos Divine, which goes in basically every Angel deck.
Or with like some of the new Night Watcher stuff. I know, like,
the Night Watcher stuff.
Night Watchers don't seem great yet. They seem like
I disagree, actually. I've been playing them at my local store a lot.
Well, we play at the same store.
Yeah,
I've never played you yet.
Yeah, I know, we haven't played yet, but I've been doing some really gross things with them. The loop ability of them is just really, really good, especially, like, Night Watchers have one of their common warriors is just a 4 attack with Shockwave. The amount of removal I can do with that warrior is insane. And just kind of the loop ability of that, like, I could, like, trigger it multiple times in a turn, right? And, like...
So how many cards do you think you can draw if you have Reconnaissance on the field, then?
If I'm a fully set up Night Watchers deck, probably, like, 6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Angels were already okay at getting at least 2 to 3 recon triggers in their turn. With Night Watchers,
for sure,
we're doubling that number, and so I think it just makes sense. Like, now that we've gotten an Angel deck that actually wants to keep moving warriors around the field.
And the kind of other unfortunate part with that is, like the same as Horix, as we want to keep printing new and more innovative Angel cards, we're limited by the cards that we have out already, and unfortunately, a card as powerful as Recon, it's hard to design new cards to give Angels advantage when Recon already exists.
So do we think with Recon, Alburdunn kind of like controls the damage a bit? Like,
I think so. Especially statistically, Angel players aren't going to be finding Recon as often before turn 3 now.
Yeah.
Now they do have the Veil that'll search it.
Yeah, but that's totally fine. I think the big damage was when Angels had it like right away.
Exactly. Yeah. And as an example of that, shout out my boy Jordan Steele. I think that's his last name. He was playing Angels at the most recent Siege series at Northern War Table, actually.
Did crazy with it.
Did very well, doing some crazy things with Recon at 3, especially with the new Alexandria Purifier of the Heavens Warrior. So it has the loyalty keyword that doubles its effect if it's next to a Warlord. And then it has Purity, I believe it's called, that searches any 2 Angels out of your deck with Sanctify.
Yeah.
And then it has Charisma. But if you're loyaltied, you search twice and Charisma twice.
Yeah.
Now, the key thing here is that the Fractured Archon has Sanctify. So as long as you have another warrior in your hand, you can search 2 Sanctify warriors, one of them being Archon, Charisma twice to play the 2 out of your hand, and then Fracture in the Archon. And that's 4 warriors to draw with Recon right there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is incredibly powerful. Now, not to mention as well, he was also playing Azrael that tournament, which has access to the Devotion.
Right.
That reduces your Bloodborne by 2.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of paying, 5, 5, and 10, you're paying 3, 3, and 8.
Yeah.
Which is incredibly strong. Drawing 4 cards for, 14 life? It's real good.
I pay so much to draw that many cards.
Yep.
I'm always a believer, and I will pay any cost to draw cards.
Yeah.
Because that's like, what, a 30% discount almost?
Yeah.
I like that. Next on the list, we got Black Magic Soul Army going from 3 copies to 2 copies.
I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, me too.
Just the consistency hit the Black Magic.
Like, if your opponent had Soul Army in their opening hand and they're going first, chances are I didn't get to see a second turn.
Yeah.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
You also don't even get to see a deck.
Yeah, that's true.
So we want that deck to be a little bit less consistent. Now, granted, the deck is a little high rolly to begin with, which is why it didn't go to 1 like a very comparable card being Putrid Infestation.
Yeah.
We wanted the deck to still be playable, but not oppressive in a sense. Now, Black Magic very rarely sees tournament play because of its high rolling nature and stuff like that. However, being as it is a opponent Erad deck, you're trying to get rid of your opponent's deck as fast as possible. It leads to a lot of very feel bad moments. It already has a couple of cards on the SRL list.
Yeah.
We just wanted to reduce the feel bad moments, make it a little less consistent. Just a little tap on the wrist.
Yep. And then the last card here, we are moving Halo of the Lost Messiah from 2 to 3 copies, and this is just I think at this point, like with all the tools that Castiel's gotten, like. Halo is mostly played to get all those counters on your board.
Yeah.
Castiel is able to get enough counters. Anyways, getting a 3rd copy of Halo isn't going to change that math too much from you're dead to you're dead plus 10.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't play Angels. Like, my Angel Law is very little. What the hell does Halo even do?
So Halo, I'm not quite sure what the on-play effect does off the top of my head.
I just read it today. So the on-play effect is you pay Bloodborne 6, you target a Lost Messiah Angel Warrior to control. You eradicate cards from the top of your deck equal to its original attack, and then you bestow plus attack to it, which based on the erad or something like that.
Right, yeah. So really,
basically nothing.
Most of the time you're erading 1 card off the top of your deck for 6. If you have a Minimax, you're erading 5. But even people aren't playing Minimax as much anymore. We just got a new Castiel Allegiance warrior, being Leona. She's not a Lost Messiah warrior. She's an Empyrean warrior.
Yeah.
So that card, the on-play is a little bit of a nothing burger, so to speak. However, the erad effect, when it gets eradicated, you bestow 3 holy counters on all of your Angel Warriors.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So up to 15 counters on your board, which is good.
15 is a lot. Now, I know previously the reason it was kind of slapped down a little bit was what people were doing is the turn previous, they were erading a couple of them out of their deck via whatever, putting a ton of holy counters down. And then their next turn, they've pierced the veil, and they press Hall of the Heavens, and all of those holy counters they put down on the warriors are now doubled.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why it was on the list before, but with the amount of holy counters Castiel can generate, I don't think it's a problem anymore.
Yeah, because I'd go, 9, double everything is 18. 18 times 5 is, 100 minus 10, so 90. You get 90 holy counters on your 5 Angel Warriors on turn 3.
Yeah.
And it was
and you statistically speaking, all the warlords are dead in the game if you just
yeah.
I will never live that down. Huh?
No. Like every warlord's dead if you just what is it, special ability Castiel?
Yeah, almost every
Oblation.
warlord.
Yeah,
almost every warlord's dead.
But yeah, Castiel had 2 copies of this card forever. And because it is a Lost Messiah, Chaos Divine,
it's a Lost Messiah.
Lost Messiah
Halo
card,
of the Lost Messiah.
It was findable. Putting it up to 3 copies, I think doesn't change anything.
I think most Castiel decks probably aren't even playing it at 3 still.
Yeah.
They're probably still playing it at 2.
I remember I did talk to you earlier. I feel like having it on the list for 2 copies was just making people play the correct amount of copies, if even. If you're even on 2 in the first place. So like having the 3rd copy, I'm just like, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You can play it now. You can mess around with it, see what happens.
You can do silly things. I think.
Like prove the team wrong. Prove them that they shouldn't have given you that 3rd copy available.
Well, I'm curious to see in our other format, like in the pleb format, how it does. Like,
that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Like, are you running 3 in pleb?
I do think Castile in the pleb format, for those who are watching, hasn't been formally announced yet. However, pleb format is our comparison to Pauper. You get no Exalteds in your deck list, and you get 1 Renown in your deck list. So power level is much lower in a sense, and decks that are good in Constructed might not be as good in pleb, and vice versa. I do, however, think Castile is extremely strong in pleb.
Yeah.
Having access to a win con that is just so
consistent.
Whereas like some decks might have to find alternate win cons, right? Like, because like going back to Black Magic, for example, Black Magic's main win con is Irmadexa, which is an Exalted. You can't play it in pleb. You can still play Sifsara, although that is significantly weaker.
Oh, for sure.
Castile's win con is stapled onto his Warlord, and nothing can change that.
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, in my experience playing Castile, and I'm trying to think of, like, any key Exalteds or Renowns they were playing, and I can't think of, like, Empires are rare, right?
Yep, Empire is rare.
You're still getting Empire at the start of the game.
Yeah, and your 1 Renown is Sigrid.
Yeah.
The main things that you're not getting is you're not getting Empyrean Wave, which most Castile lists don't play that card anyway.
Yeah.
You're not getting either of the Ascendant Exalteds, but that was kind of like a sub-package in Castile that you could opt not to play anyway.
Yeah.
And you're not getting Leona, which is still a very new card and kind of hard to tell how necessary it is for the deck to function now.
And you don't get Orb either.
Yeah, you don't get any of the generic Angels, like high rarity stuff.
Yeah,
like,
but again, those aren't like key necessary cards. They're all just good.
Yeah.
But like every deck is like
every Angel Exalted is just good.
I feel like this is a good segue into pleb, and we're going to be talking more about pleb because of the tournament coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But every deck in pleb is going to be losing key generic strong pieces.
For sure.
Because there are a lot of strong Exalted generic pieces, and some decks have strong generic pieces that are like rare or lower. But some of those are actually locked behind Renowned Guardian.
Which is why I'm actually really excited, because like I'm excited to see all the different Renowns that we see and see what people are want to go with. Like as a Mortis player, I'm curious to see if people are going to use Fields of the Floating, if they're going for like a turn 4 win where they just want to make sure that they can have all their stuff down and then grab everything they need from Errad on turn 4 with Fields of the Floating. If they want to play the Mexaria, so that way they can guarantee see a Prince, or a different. I don't know what else you would grab.
I think Mortis specifically with the lower power level,
you have to play Esmeralda.
You have to play Esmeralda. The defensive loop of Esmeralda reviving Prism, reviving Esmeralda, it's just too good.
You know what? I've been experimenting with this. I think there's a place where if you're going heavy aggro, and you just go Graveyard of the Doomdrake, and you go Hyper Mill.
Okay.
And you just attempt to turn 2 kill with Graveyard of the Doomdrake.
How are you making enough skeletons for that?
Wrath of the Doomdrake.
Okay.
You just run 3 Wraths of Doomdrake. You probably run a few Bone Rattle Fields.
Okay, interesting.
And
I could see that'd be a good deck.
Yeah, or if you really wanted to, you could put in a few chapters that allow you to give your guys Perish.
True, yeah.
Perish, get a skeleton.
Yeah, true.
And then if you're worried, let's say if you go into the Morris matchup, you play the warrior who says, "What Perish? Eradicate 2 cards from a deck or from a discard pile. Eradicate a Prism. Eradicate an Esmeralda." What are they going to do?
Yeah, true.
You can break that loop very easily in that.
Yeah.
With that.
I do actually have a couple of questions for you guys about pleb.
Yeah.
First off, is what do you think the pleb deck that is going to win the tournament is?
I think that's also dependent on who's playing.
Sure. Yeah. Assuming everyone is of equal skill at the tournament, which, like, granted, that's never ever going to happen in real life. But what do you think? Like, let me maybe rephrase. What do you think the best pleb deck is?
I think Mortis is either S or A, because I don't know if there's a lot of ways to get around the warrior loop.
That's fair.
It's also just generically good.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of high-end pieces that shut it down. Castile. Fandorians for sure. Like, I think with the new structure deck, the Fandorian structure deck, they're probably my number one
I can
contender.
agree with
Interesting.
Endorians. So like I'm coming from like the idea of like yes, I think every deck has to have an answer to the Mortis Warrior loop,
Mhm.
and so I think that makes Mortis the best deck. Just because if a deck is demanding that you have an answer for it, that might have to be like the best deck in the room.
Smart.
Which now it makes me think, okay, now what can contend with that, right? Or what can get around that? And it's hard to think of, like, Heroes does have some keyword blanking.
Yep.
And I think Orcs just got some. I don't think that's on a Renown, right?
That is on a Renown. Great Orcbane Odyssey, I believe it's called. It
Right.
says it has a static that says all warriors killed by your Orcbane warriors don't have perish.
Right. But Orcs can also not care because of Boar Rampage.
So I don't think Boars is what you would play in that deck
Because you need the synergy,
You have to
right?
play the synergy.
Right.
The synergy is a Renown.
The synergy is Renown. You definitely could, and it's kind of hard to tell without actually seeing it. I think Wartorn has the edge, specifically because of the good, things that are locked to Wartorn. Like, in Wartorn, you still get to play Headhunting, you still get to play Wildness, right?
Yeah.
Like, you still get to play all these good cards locked to Wartorn.
Yeah. But I could see Boars as well existing.
Blast Forge.
They definitely exist.
I think Blast
Oh.
Forge is also like a top contender because
Really?
you can bounce
Oh, right. Blast Forge isn't losing anything other than Kindle Host.
and you
Yeah.
just slot in the warrior that has Gust.
Well, so the only downside I have to Blast Forge is that I think Blast Forge utilizes Serena really well.
Right. Yeah.
Now, granted, Galterius still a good Guardian.
Kalteri's still a good Guardian.
You high roll, you go second.
Yeah. if
You draw 4 extra cards.
Yeah.
or-
There's also
think-
definitely the case in which Blast Forge is going second and drawing 4 additional cards, and your opponent just doesn't have a good enough starting turn, and they just die, right?
Yeah.
Do we remember what the goat does?
Yeah. So his pregame sets a fortified from hand, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I'm just like if we're looking at
His name is Evergrey.
I think it's
Which is a
important
shame
to
because he's
know,
one of the best art pieces.
like in pleb you
Yeah,
always
he's
have to
good.
be thinking about these new suite of guardians that
Yeah.
are printed because we haven't seen much.
The Sticks and Bones is great because it
Yeah.
can just start your engine.
for sure.
I like
The-
this. The one reason I
the undead
want
one.
to play an undead deck in pleb at all is just because of Sticks and Bones.
Yeah,
I just
art is
wanna-
amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing
it's great.
card.
Draw a card and send one from the top of the deck. It's a Casavaka Light.
Yeah.
Sticks and Bones are baby Kasawaka.
Yeah.
Turns out Kasawaka's pretty good.
Yep. Send 2 from hand, top of deck, then nil 4. I'll select with Mel. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that seems good. Now, funny, neither of you mentioned what I think is actually the best deck, because I think it has answers for almost everything. Marianas. Marianas has very low, especially if you're playing Pirates, Marianas doesn't need high rarity stuff to just kill you. All of her ancient relics are rare. Her entire left side is rare.
Yeah. Well, okay. Because because Wes is such an undead player that he's already just got me stuck on the warrior loop in my head for pleb thinking. How does Marianas deal with the wall?
She doesn't need to.
Greaves, I just attack around it.
Oh
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking forgot. Yeah.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, so Marianas has answers for that. She's a very aggressive deck. She has some incredibly strong pieces locked to her, like to survive the first 2 turns, batten down the hatches to lock your unified zones.
Yeah.
She can still play Mists and Welcome. She could play, Dismantle Seal to negate your stuff. Also, a very underrated card. I think it's Alburdunn's Closing Ceremonies. It's the one that when she gets...
End your turn if you're direct attack.
Yeah, exactly. Which if you're trying to kill her, she can just be like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's eradicate 2 ancient relic cards from your discard pile and then end the opponent's turn.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And especially if you play a little bit of a little bit higher ancient relics, even just to mill them off of your, your Guardian, your Veil, like that stuff.
Or even just when you hit your shuffle card,
Yeah, exactly.
whatever it is, island something.
The goat puts
Yeah,
the fortified on
Emsheller
top of
Isles.
your deck.
Gotcha.
Okay, so nothing.
Yeah, I think Marianas is extremely strong. Renowns you can play. You can play a Void Collapse if you want. Turns out that card's good.
Card's good.
I hope not. God, I hope no one plays.
Like, we hope not. But,
Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we were talking about renowns for the Marianas deck and how Wes does not want it to be Void Collapse. But, spoiler, it will probably be Void Collapse or Aurora or something of that line because Marianas doesn't have like a load-bearing renown it needs.
I just want it to be Trackline Cannon.
We all want it to be
I think it also, like, it could be Trackline Cannon.
It could be. I just don't, like, Trackline Cannon, like, has some value, but I think
especially with the Pirate Marianas, I think you lose value on Void Collapse more than you do in different Marianas builds.
Because Aurora, then.
Which is what, lose keywords?
No. Can't search for non-bounties.
Okay, yeah.
Like, unfortunately, I think the value you get out of either Collapse or Aurora is too great. And, like you said, Collapse might not be too good if you're actually running Marianas Warriors, but then you're on Aurora.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, I think the problem is like you're forced to draw into it. And
that's,
and it's like, it's less consistent. Like, if you get it, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But you know what you can just search for?
Trackline
Cannon.
True.
Does Marianas have searches for her own stuff?
Yeah. She can search any Marianas locked card.
Allegiance Marianas.
No, not Allegiance, specifically locked. She cannot search for Allegiance.
Oh, so she can't get Warriors, but she can get...
She can get her locked, unifieds, and fortifieds.
Yeah. I mean, I agree that Marianas would be a strong deck with Shot Across the Bow as well, and just all the tools that she has.
Yeah.
What else in pleb are we thinking is going to be, like, strong?
Okay, I think Jin will be strong. I just don't think it'll be fun to play against, and I don't recommend playing it at a tournament level yet.
That's fair.
I'm playing it at the tournament. Spoilers, I'm playing Jin at the tournament.
I'm letting you know, if it goes to time, you're getting a loss.
No, you're not the judge I am. You don't get to handle that.
Well, I'm sure Sylas will be very happy to hand me losses when I go to
sure
time.
will, yeah. Definitely.
Slow play. Even if you're playing your deck correctly, slow play, because it is so slow at winning.
I am also, putting this deck together, I'm putting a lot of practice in to make sure I know all the moves. But gosh, yeah, it's a
all
grindy
moves.
Deck. It's a grindy deck. All the moves.
Yeah. There's less of this and more of this.
Yeah.
It's a very grindy deck, and you have to play it very specifically.
You do, yeah. The deck is very hard to play. I wanted to play it at the Siege, but I just after I tested that deck a bit. I played with it a lot. Like, after playing that deck for, like, a couple games in a row, it's just like, oh, my God, my brain.
Yeah.
It's like Alehouse.
Yeah, it's very similar to Alehouse in that fact. Speaking of Alehouse, I think Alehouse, if built correctly, could be very good at the pleb tournament.
I think you're going to run into the same problem where people are going to get burnt out.
For sure.
Like, from a skill aspect, like, I think
Oh, definitely, yeah. But if you have a player there that can handle it, I think the deck will be real good.
I think in pleb format, you're right. I think it is very strong. Anytime there's a tournament setting though with Alehouse, I don't put too much stocks into it just because people get burnt out.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think, I agree with Alehouse with all the new fortified drinks they got.
Oh,
You can play a very interesting build of Alehouse. I'm assuming we're all thinking the same renown of just like one Ladanza.
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
Wrong.
Valkyrie?
No.
Just
Four of the fortified drinks are locked to Safina.
Oh, that's true. So we're just on Safina. We're playing pure
You're just
drinks.
on Safina.
Or we just don't play the drinks and we just...
No, the drinks are too good.
No,
fine.
I agree with the fortified drinks fee is good. So I think, Safina lock. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Safina lock.
Yep.
But
if I could pick a second round, if I didn't have to play the Safina locked, like Safina for the lock, it would be Ladanza.
Yeah. Just a very strong removal piece.
Just a good warrior in general.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best renowns in the game.
I think we've had this discussion outside of this. Like, she's debatably like top. I mean, who contends with her? Like, I think Esmeralda's close.
Esmeralda's definitely up there. I don't think there's any hero renown that's up there.
Visions.
Are you talking about warriors or renowns?
Just renowns.
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's any hero renowns. I don't know if there's any orc renowns either that compete with that.
What is the black magic synergy?
It's rare.
That's a rare.
Shit.
Yeah.
Also, the Angels, Helios and Lena contends.
Yep.
That card's fucked.
Yeah, that card's not okay.
Serenity is good. Heal 10.
He's good. Heal 10, good. Sanctify, also notably good. Demons, Treasury.
Paradise found.
Demons have two. Treasury and Paradise Found. Both contend with top renowns.
It's because they draw cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Drawing cards in red, good.
Yeah.
Undead has Esmeralda. I think that's probably the only one.
For renowns, yeah. Like as much as I like
Actually,
the
you know what?
It's
I think Sisters, the Vampire Sisters, are
Yeah.
up there. They're real good.
not being able to die by battle.
Yeah,
Void Collapse.
it's true.
That's the renown.
Void Collapse also definitely up there.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, maybe we just have to say that the best renown is the only one that's been banned in Blitz.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, maybe Lotus has all along been the best renown in the game. That's
Sleeper for a long time,
wow,
and then all of a sudden we're like,
that's crazy.
but Warrior.
Warrior?
Ladonza.
Ludanza.
Probably Ladonza, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get much better out of a renown, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at? We've talked pleb. We've talked.
The roadmap is
Oh,
next.
was there anything else on the SRL list we wanted to talk about? I know there's a few other cards. I just don't know.
No,
if
that
there
was
Oh
it.
no,
That was the entire
those
list.
Oh, that was
cards.
it?
Yeah.
That was the entire list.
We were talking about a bunch of cards that didn't end up changing.
Yeah, that's why I was down to segue to pleb and
Yeah.
talk about that. Do we want to talk about that roadmap?
Yeah, let's talk about the roadmap. Do you want to bring it up on your phone?
Oh yeah. Why did I rip my phone?
So obviously Wes and I have a little bit of insider knowledge as to what.
That would require me
That
paying
means-
attention.
And
yeah, that's
obviously,
true.
I like,
So I have a little bit of insider knowledge.
as someone who has no knowledge, I would love to say, like, preface, this roadmap is definitely, like, I wouldn't say set in stone.
No, God no. I think there's a little disclaimer at the bottom that says that it is subject to change at any time.
Yeah, change without notice.
Yeah.
And cause we've gotten multiple like what Future Lore Studios has been thinking about what the set
Yeah.
might be, and that has changed multiple times as time has gone on.
Yeah,
It's
for
all about
sure.
What they think.
So first up on the roadmap, something very exciting that we've been wanting to do for a long time
Yeah.
and haven't been able to talk about much. So as of some point this year, we're not sure when, early this year though,
Yeah.
we're putting into Kickstarter our Legions Realms at War board game called Decimaya. Now, Wes and I have had the pleasure of being able to play this game several times already.
Very fun.
And it is an exceptional board game. Wes and I both are board gamers, so we play a lot. This game is one of my favorites that I've played, actually. It's
Yeah, I'd say it's up there.
yeah, it's very good.
I think this is very exciting, and this is finally like something I can like share with people I know.
Yeah.
Because like it's one investment to like get into a card game, but to be like, hey, just have this board game in your house,
Yeah.
try it out, have some fun.
Yeah.
Especially like my uncle is really into board games. He goes like to Gen Con every year
Oh,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I definitely can get him on this
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, so the board game is going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun to play. I think the plan is for it to come with a few little miniatures of certain characters
Yeah,
as
from my
well,
understanding,
which is pretty exciting.
is it just Warlords, or are we getting?
I think it's just Warlords right now.
Wow, that's still pretty good. You get a
Still,
little
getting some Warlords is...
Put a
Not
little
bad.
warlord on your warlord.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, how many warlords can I fit on my warlord?
We're unsure of some of the specifications so
Yeah,
far.
original art, then you get the
The
full art back.
Yeah.
Then you get your
Little token.
miniature.
Yeah, your little miniature.
Is there any other versions of Warlords yet?
I don't think so.
So we can only stack 3 so far.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
all agree that the little miniature is now what we use for our redemption cards.
Correct,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Our, what do we call that cycle? Because like it's different.
The
name.
Revolution cycle.
The revolution.
It
yeah.
is officially called the Revolution cycle, yeah.
So our revolution cards are now.
Duxbox stays winning!
Just because it is called revolution.
Yeah, and it's unplayable in Shard.
True. I mean, not
It's
wrong.
real bad.
What's it do?
The Sharn one, it makes you like, oh fuck, I can't even remember what the Sharn one does.
I can.
I know what the Duxbox one does. At the start of your reinforced phase, it puts 1 Doomsday counter on all of your face-up Duxbox cards. and
Real
then-
good.
And then heals you 1 per every counter you put.
Here's the Sharn one. For the remainder of the game, the conscription or revival of all Orcbane Orc warriors can't be negated.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and it includes card effects that conscript or revive.
Yeah, it's real bad.
But it means your ooze can't be negated.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not worth the card slot.
No. Sharn has a lot better tools
But
to
yeah,
play.
now we instead of putting whatever random representer you put on your warlord to show that the effect is active, you can put a little figure warlord to show they're a little stronger.
Okay, but now here's the question:
Okay.
Is it more playable now that Sylas doesn't search for cost, where you would just search for cost, get negates, and then you would prevent them trying to kill your ooze, or if they were trying to destroy your ooze, you would just negate it.
No.
No, I still don't
No?
think it's worth the card slot.
No?
Yeah, you're probably right.
think
It's pretty bad.
Sharn has become like a pretty tight, like almost 50.
I think my Sharn list is currently at 53, but I'm also playing a few little tech pieces in there that I don't need to, so I could definitely cut it down
Bad.
to 50.
You're playing bad, is what you're saying.
Shut up.
All right.
Yeah. So like Sharn's a pretty tight list. So
I
just
actually
adding
could think of
in-
exactly 3 cards in my list to cut off the top of my head right
Yeah.
now.
You
so your
can?
list is
Yeah, I
bad.
can, yeah.
Your list is bad.
Your list is bad.
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing one of Alupa's Battlecry.
Why?
Funny.
Yeah.
And I'm playing 2 Sildun's Residual
I
Magic.
mean, I do like funny cards. I am.
And the only reason I'm playing the Residual Magics is because I have 2 full
Look,
arts
I'm
of it.
the one to talk as the man who puts a big shield in every list. he
Yeah.
makes.
I also love playing Mania, and Mania is not good.
No.
No. But yeah, so Sharn's a tight 50. You're not going to put a Revolution in there just for like the few K. Like you do a lot of reviving and conscription in that deck, but like, is it worth like sheltering those? No, you already have such a mass of it that like losing one doesn't matter too much, and you have ways to like just extend through it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
yeah,
tight
for sure.
the list is.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharn's a very tight list. And she has a lot of really good cards. You can build her a couple of different ways. Boars or the War-Torn package.
Yeah.
Like, she's a good deck. I wish more people played her, especially as a Gaia player.
Yeah.
Let me blockade
Well,
all your
just-
stuff, and you can't do anything.
But
Yeah.
now, just in case you want to play Revolution and Sharn, maybe there's a little Sharn figure coming in that board game.
Yeah?
I know nothing, but I am almost certain that there's going to be a Sharn in the board game, right?
I don't think we can confirm anything.
Yeah, you can't confirm nothing.
But
I think
there will be figures
there will be figures.
of
I think
Warlords.
Sharn would be
There's
a cool
going to
figure.
be 8 Warlords in the game. Yeah, it's a good time. Play with your friends, play with your family. The game is quite simple to play as well.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of downtime between turns either. Like everyone's doing something.
Yeah, you're always active. Turns are quite short, and even on other players' turns, you can be doing stuff like interacting with them. The game's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then next on our roadmap here, we have the Dwarf Structure deck.
Forge. The Fearless Forge structure deck.
Kindly get our Kelfertorque as our
Keltor?
What the hell? What, is that a
Zelfertorque?
the orc
warrior.
dwarf?
We were just talking about Sharn, so I like Zelfertorque on my
The
brain.
orc dwarf hybrid where
Yeah.
he comes in, gusts 2 of your fortifieds away?
Yeah. Sorry, Keltor.
He gusts a warrior and blows up a fortified, and then his parish says, "Oh, sorry," and he also draws you a card, and his parish says, "Do it again."
Yes. Guys, we've done it. We have our first cross Legion Exalted.
Not playable because dwarves can't play orc cards and orcs can't play dwarf cards.
Not yet. And maybe that is the first cross color Exalted.
No.
What a shame.
Yeah, so Fearless Forge,
But if there is fan art, if we could get fan art for that, I would love that.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Even
Zelfator-
especially if you do it in MS Paint, please.
What?
If you give us a cool MS Paint drawing of your best dwarf orc hybrid, we will put it as the thumbnail for the next podcast.
Yeah.
Or just the podcast.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
good with that just being the logo.
Yeah, sure.
Until someone gives us something better.
Yeah, so Fearless Forge, the dwarf structure deck coming out. I think it's a very important structure deck because right now we have 2. We have a bounty one, colorless, and a blue hero one.
Yeah.
Which gives people some distinctions.
Yes.
But there's really only 3 matchups, I guess you can play. Bounty against hero, hero against hero, or bounty against bounty.
Yeah.
I zoned out. What are we talking about?
Just
Structure
decks
decks.
fighting each other.
Oh, yes.
So with that 3rd structure deck, you go up a lot of different matchups.
Yeah. So if you're just like playing with your friends with just structure decks,
Yeah.
this will really expand that kind of
Plus,
limited environment.
exploding dwarves are cool.
Yeah. I think especially with the direction we've seen Blast Forge kind of shifting with like the new Wintertide Exalted, I think this Blast Forge deck is going to show a very interesting way to actually play Blast Forge.
I would like to think like, well, I guess we're drafting after, so I'll bring up my opinions on Lava
Forge.
Fall when we get there. I'll save my
Okay.
hot take for that. See what I did?
Okay.
Because
now after the
Lava
structure
Fall.
deck, in some amount of time, because this is a roadmap, we don't know the actual time.
Yeah.
we have Season 2 of Bountiful Harvest.
Yeah, Bountiful Harvest Season 2 has been confirmed, everyone.
So I assume, like last time, a set full of just bounty cards ready to throw things around.
So I don't know if I should say this. I'm going to anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like, again, nothing's confirmed.
Yeah.
We're gonna think like it's the first
I
Bountiful, but
believe
anything can happen.
I believe Taylor has told a few community members that no, especially with some of the issues older sets have had in the past. We're never planning on doing a full bounty set again.
I see.
There will be at least some colored cards.
I think it was good for like a small supplemental set. Like I still think that everyone should buy a few boxes, maybe even like up to a case of Bountiful Harvest. Yeah, Season 1.
Yeah, I agree with Wes. Everyone go buy a case of Bountiful Harvest Season 1 right now.
And give me all your big shields.
And give Jasper none of your big shields. If you're going to buy a case, you should master set it. It's fine.
It's very easy. Box toppers.
It's not.
Very easy to come by. Actually, though, if you do want to, if you like the idea of gambling, box toppers do go for around $20 a piece.
Depending on the box topper. Depends on how playable
if
it
anyone
is.
needs copies
Swords.
of Renegade or Cocabelle.
Yeah.
I know swords, greaves, and bracers are $20 a piece.
I do think the price has shifted down a little bit with the reprints in the Mariana structure deck.
No. Well, at least not my
People
experience,
aren't buying them right now, really. Yeah. I would say probably the higher end of it is around 15 right now.
Yeah.
So that's almost your box
Yeah,
back.
it varies from relic to relic. But yeah, if you want your foil versions of the relics that you find in your Mariana's deck, get some Bountiful Harvest.
Yeah. So before we continue with the timeline, I'd like you to just go to the bottom of it.
Oh, yes.
And there's something very exciting down there.
Oh, yes. It talks here about a loot pack, promo pack series for local game stores.
Yeah. So going forward, once these are printed, we are going to be having a new... I don't want to say product because it's not for sale, really. It's
I think it's fair to still call it a product.
I guess.
It's a product, but like it's your local game store packs, right? Like you're only going to get them from participating.
You get them from going out to locals. I believe the plan right now is to have everybody receive one as a participation award.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the packs do have some higher rarity stuff in them. They have some renowns. They have some exalteds. They're not guaranteed. It's not a legacy pack.
I see.
However, there are some really cool cards in these so far.
Can you confirm if there's new designs in them, or is it just reprints?
I don't think we can say.
I don't think we can say.
So
and to be fair, I don't know.
So what you can say is anything's possible right now.
Yeah, anything is possible. It will be a reward for coming out to your local events. It's kind of our way of giving back to the community. You know, you've supported us through all this time. We want to show something for you guys.
And it's also just nice to get cards when you play.
Yeah. Now,
even if they're...
The other thing is that our locals, primarily, are going to be transitioning to the pleb format now.
Yeah.
So these loot packs are not only a kind of something for us to give back to the community, but if a player has only played pleb, that's all they're interested in, because card games are expensive.
Yeah.
Right. These packs have some high rarity stuff in them. You can get something out of it.
So I wonder, like, this is just speculating, because obviously I'm the only one who gets to speculate stuff, because you guys know shit.
Yep. Well, I know shit. Wes.
Yeah.
I exist.
Yeah, Wes exists and doesn't pay attention.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'll just do what I have to do and live inside my little bubble.
I'm just thinking of, like, some speculation maybe for local game stores, is, like, the weeklies are pleb, and then maybe like a once a month like full constructed tournament. I think would be like maybe a way to go, so people still get a chance to play.
Yeah, so we're planning on actually bringing BFGs to more stores, which is our Battle for Glory, which is a bit of a smaller tournament scale. Those are still going to be constructed format. Mm-hmm. We're also doing campaign tournaments, which are pleb tournaments, officially sponsored by Future Lore Studios. Yeah. Granted, these two tournaments will have smaller prize pools because they're not as big as a Siege series. Yeah. We are still planning Siege series for the year. I think as of currently, the plan is to have at least one form of tournament every month.
Okay.
So we're kind of ramping up our tournament cycle. Yeah. Bringing it to more cities, bringing it to more stores. Trying to get more people out. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm just saying as people play a lot more pleb, there are going to be people who are wanting to play their non-pleb decks, and
Yeah, for sure.
Just speculating about how those
Now,
avenues will
some of our bigger stores, such as our local store Chimera, I believe the plan is to run pleb and constructed if we have enough players, or alternate.
Right.
Just so that our established player bases, they want to play their decks.
Yeah.
Right.
I think alternating is totally fine as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'll decide it by probably just like however your store wants to run things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's a conversation we've had as well, is possibly just if enough people want to play constructed, they can swap to constructed. That's fully up to them.
Yeah.
I'm sure like there's gonna be some game stores that are running just constructed and still giving out loot packs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I don't think the loot packs are for the pleb nights only. I think they're just for stores.
Running it.
Especially like, if you go sign up to a store and you get a free pack, like you're gonna want to go more often, right? Like, which is great. So next up on the roadmap is something very exciting, because this set still has been memed into the ground.
Yeah.
It was not real. Opus of the Magi has officially been moved up.
Yeah.
Into our next large set release.
Well, you know what they say, hell finally froze over, so...
Yep, sure did. So Opus of the Magi is coming. It's not a full-sized product like Empire's was. However, I believe the plan is to be around Macabre-sized, which is, still a good-sized set.
Macabre was such an amazing set.
Macabre
so like
is still an amazing set.
Like the best set like that Legions has released, because so much care and work has been put into it.
Yeah.
So Opus is like,
and shout out to Max.
Yeah.
Max, our artist, he's done some phenomenal work.
And Emmanuel.
And Walter, Luca, Chad.
Yeah.
All of our artists on our team, they're all amazing. They do some incredible work. I apologize if I haven't named all of you. I don't know all of you off the top of my head. Xavier, actually. Xavier did some crazy stuff.
Yeah. So Opus, if Opus is anything close to that, it's going to be a great set for sure. Right?
Yeah. So as we keep going through sets, we want to keep we want to improve on every set we've done, and I think players have consistently said that our most recent set release is the best one yet.
Yeah.
With the exception now being, Wintertide and Macabre, they were released mere weeks apart.
Yeah, so we kind of put them in the same.
Yeah, I'd put them in the same release cycle.
Yeah. Commonly, actually, when we were talking about that, just kind of like between the team, we call it the Blood and Snow block.
Yeah, that's very good.
And I like referring it to as such. It's been hard to differentiate the two in my head, especially because we were working on all of it at the same time, testing it all.
So you're like, oh, that was in Wintertide, not in Macabre?
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember I was looking on Macabre's release, I was looking for Bottle of Wishes, which is a gin common.
Yeah.
And I opened 3 cases of Macabre, and I'm like, did I not open a single Bottle of Wishes? And I'm like freaking out, like, how is this possible? And then I think it was Thomas turned to me. He's like, "That's a Wintertide card." I'm like,
I think I did the same thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Opus, has Magi in the name, so we're gonna see a lot of Magi support, I assume.
I can't really talk about anything that's in the set.
I'd say that's a fair guess, though.
It is a fair guess. The set is going to be very magically themed.
Yeah. It also has the tagline of Illumination. So we were introduced to the light archetype in Wintertide. So you know what light does? Illuminates.
Yeah, there's been some chatter about that too. It's potential.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what Opus could mean, but I think that's just another term that's been used on Magi cards specifically.
So Opus means the peak of your research, in a sense.
Yeah.
So the Opus of the Magi would be what they've dedicated their lives to.
Right.
Which is, studying the magical arts.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if it's on the timeline. However, Opus of the Magi has the tagline of Illumination. I believe it's our first set with a tagline like that.
Yeah.
I can't say what the next one is. However, this is not the only Opus of the Magi set.
I see. So we're going to maybe see more sets where the Magi have...
Oh, yeah. Obviously, we've had Elder Legends.
Oh yeah,
Elder Legends.
Providence.
Yeah, Providence, and on the timeline there's a few more.
So in the future there could be an Opus set where the Magi have once again reached a peak of some kind.
Exactly.
And
So Opus of the Magi Illumination, it's the peak of their study into the magic of light.
Right.
Next up on the timeline we have Tainted Alchemy, another supplementary set.
Yeah, I have no clue what this could mean at all.
Now...
what is it called? Tainted
Alchemy.
I should really know this.
Well, considering until this timeline was released, none of us knew about this.
Yeah, this is currently, what something words.
Yep.
Not set in stone.
No,
but this is
it's a
slated
timeline.
to come out at the end of.
Yeah, so this is supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
So Tainted Alchemy, it's a supplementary set. It'll be around the size of Bountiful Harvest / Elder Legends / Wintertide.
Yeah.
Now, even I, being completely truthful, I don't know anything about this set.
Yeah. So we can all just speculate.
We can all speculate, yeah.
We all
So
know nothing.
all I can infer from the title of this set, the resource that Guardians use is called Alchemy Points.
Yeah.
Now we've had a lot of Guardians. Now we've had one set centered around Guardians, being Guardians Creed.
Yeah. We have had
So perhaps
the original Guardians become warriors.
Yeah.
As well.
So perhaps this set is something about the Guardians becoming tainted.
Yeah,
Or-
like some kind of corruption.
Yeah,
or like,
exactly.
Kind of like Decimai is fractured.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where we get like a
So
fractured
we might be
type.
seeing some new Exalted Guardians, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Some maybe like anti-Creed Guardians.
yeah, exactly.
Anti-Guardians?
It's the
Like
opposite,
anti-heroes?
what's the opposite of devotion?
Backstab.
Yeah, give me some backstab cards. Yeah, so I know nothing about the set, neither does Wes. It was just kind of put onto our plates recently. However, I'm really excited to get into the meat of the set, and I'm really excited for the next year because this is all slated to come out in 2026.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we're filming this on what, the 4th?
Fifth.
Oh,
The 5th? Jesus.
Yeah, the
What
5th.
happened?
Oh, the whole week's gone by.
So we're filming this on January 5th. Obviously very, very early into 2026.
anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
The world
But-
is a crazy place.
But all of these things are slated to come out in 2026, and I am beyond excited for the future of Legions so far.
Yeah.
Now, that's not all we have on the roadmap. We have
we have
quite a bit
we have
more.
2 more years of roadmap planned.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we get further along the line, the more tentative it gets.
Of course, yes. So, Mother of Monsters is our Titan structure deck,
Yes.
coming out at the beginning of 2027.
Now, if you could remind me, I believe that's the structure deck for the ethereal
That
archetype.
sure is. Now, Ethereals have seen a lot of support come out, especially recently.
Yeah.
They've had 3 Exalteds,
Yes.
a handful of Renowns, tons of lower rarities and stuff. And honestly, I think the deck is very good right now.
I think it's strong.
I think the deck has its place.
And
Yeah.
I'm a little scared for the Mother of Monsters.
When it gets fully fleshed out in Mother Monsters with it getting its structure deck, I do I'm actually curious to see where it fits on the power scale with
Yeah.
some of the other ones we have.
Mhm.
Like Fandorians, I think currently is the top one. Like we only have 2.
Yeah.
Even with the Blast Forge one coming out, I am curious to see how the Blast Forge one fits. I'm like, the deck currently is already built as a structure deck, like as is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what you can really add to it to make it
Yeah.
any stronger.
Honestly,
Blastforge is getting some cool new tools.
So-
The one of the most exciting things about Blast Force Structure Deck is seeing the new arts for some of the older cards.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seeing
Seeing some new arts,
Starala and,
yeah.
and the other ones.
Well, less than I can't say any new arts coming, but there are some.
like,
There's quite a few, actually.
Maybe there's a diary reprint in there, and stuff like that.
I can say that all of the essential Blastforge cards are getting reprinted.
Exactly, and lots of them come from the structure deck, and it'll be cool to see the differences in the art and such like that.
Yeah, so Mother of Monsters is going to be great. I'm excited to see how the Mother of Monsters play. I'm trying real hard not to say her name.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Nope. Actually, I think it might have been quoted on a card here, actually.
You're like, wait a second, let me see if I can.
It's not a Wintertide exalted.
Nope.
The name does not exist yet.
The name, I think she has been named. Can you search up Ethereal Majesty?
I'm looking up Ethereal right now.
I think it's on Majesty specifically that she was named. But we haven't really seen much of her yet. She does look like her deck right now. It's pretty cool. She's got 2 Exalted Warriors, Which
it says Echidna.
yeah, Echidna, the mother of monsters.
Yeah, Echidna, the mother of monsters.
So all of the starter decks are being named after the warlord that comes in it. For example, the Corsair of Despair, the Sapphire Empress, the Fearless Forge Captain. So Echidna, the mother of monsters, is the warlord in the.
Oh, and the Ethereal also has a Medusa. That sounds scary. That just Medusa is part of the Ethereal archetype.
Does Ethereal just get blockade?
Medusa will be a character in the Ethereal archetype.
Yeah.
I can't say anything else.
No. But it's Medusa. If we know anything about mythology, that's going to be a scary card no matter
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Difficulties later. We are back looking at our roadmap. We just finished talking about
Mother of Monsters.
Yeah.
Next on the list
Is
Elder Legends Ascension.
the second Elder Legends.
So we get a second wave of false gods?
I
would presume.
I assume that we get a second wave of false gods. Now, I've seen what the previous set looked like. Things obviously have changed since then, so I don't know what's going forward. Mm-hmm. What I can say is that the name is very evocative. The false gods are going to be ascending to something greater.
Oh, okay.
Real gods.
So
they ascend to real gods.
I know the setting for the last Elder Legends was like a kind of like look at the past.
Yeah, so the Elder Legends are all set around the same time. They're leading up to Ravaged Lands.
Right.
So
Ascension will be like a direct sequel to the Providence.
yeah, so Elder Legends Providence was set in the year I think it was set in the year like 2 or 3-ish. Now
it's like 400 years before Ravaged Lands.
Yeah, and Ravaged Lands takes place in the year 400.
Yeah.
So it's right around when Galleon, who is kind of equivalent to our Jesus in a sense, it's a whole thing. He dies fighting Decimaya, I believe, and that's when our calendar swaps from BC to AD, whatever. So Elder Legends is set right past that. Now the false gods we have, beings of great power, they directly oppose the Elysians.
Yeah.
So they're the direct enemies of the Elysians.
Right.
Now it's unsure how many false gods there are exactly, but we know that there's more than 8. Mm-hmm. There is one that has been named. I'll leave you guys to see if you can find it. I will say he is an orc.
I think there's 2 then.
2?
I think there's another.
What's the other one?
I think the undead one.
Yes. So 2 have been named at least.
Yeah. Go looking.
Yeah, so it's going to be another smaller size set, similar to Elder Legends Providence. Just moving forward the timeline, learning more about the lore, and I think the Elder Legends sets, those supplementary styles, I think they're just a lot of fun.
I think they're fun, and they add some cool cards to the game.
Yeah, they had some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely some competitive cards in there, but also I think the way it's delivered is fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy just opening a box of cards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same with Wintertide, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same kind of set.
Yeah.
I also enjoy the format of we're getting 4 Renowned and an Exalted every box.
Yeah.
I think A, that keeps cost down, but B, turns out opening an Exalted feels good.
Yeah. I just bought Wintertide before I got here. So.
Yeah.
Again, really?
Yeah, I did.
Except for me opening Wintertide, because I've opened 3 Shift Shakers now, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Anyways, after Ascension, we got Bloodlines.
Oh, Bloodlines. I'm so excited for Bloodlines.
The name just could really mean anything,
kind
of.
So
maybe we're exploring some of the blood relationships
yeah, we are.
the Legion's world.
So one of the very important ones, now this is common knowledge.
Now Rico of Valoria is not Rico of the Dark Way.
No, he's not. And actually an orc character coming in Bloodlines, as has been kind of secretly told around the community a little bit. Sharn's brother, Azazul, who is the king of Tardaxia, the biggest city in the orc realm, is going to play a large part in Bloodlines.
Okay.
I can't wait for Tardaxians.
Tardaxian's going to be really cool. We've actually had a couple of Tardaxian cards come out recently. Just really cool, really interesting playstyle, I think.
And I think if you're thinking about what characters might be showing up with Bloodlines, it's time to go through that flavor text.
Oh, yeah.
Look at any cards that refer to sisters and brothers.
And especially the Sacred Bloodline.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the Sacred Bloodline.
Yep.
Bloodline magic.
So the Sacred Bloodline is the descendants of Galleon. Now, notably, 2 of them are already in the game. Alero and Angelica are direct descendants of Galleon. So they're part of the Sacred Bloodline. It's prophesized to be very important in the world, but we'll have to see how that keeps going.
Galleon's gauntlets too.
Does he just get other armaments, like kind of like what we did with the little orc goblin guys, like Galleon super soldier?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know about that one, but Galleon is a very important character in the story.
So any relics of his could be important things.
And I mean, even now, Galleon's Golden Gauntlets is an incredibly powerful card.
Yeah.
It attaches itself for free every turn.
Yeah, so does Shield of Undying Valor. And I like the shield more.
But does the shield give +5?
And Valiant? Valiant is like basically fierce if you think about it.
Valiant is worse than what the shield does.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, anyways, after that, we get Tales and Treasures.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, just from the name alone, we got
some pirates.
It's the pirate set. We're going to get pirates.
We don't know too much about this set, but I don't know. The name sounds cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Treasures,
anything
relics.
with tails.
Yeah.
Tails could mean anything.
Yeah. Hoping to see some interesting cards in that one. I believe that's another supplementer set, right? Yeah. So it'll be another smaller size.
It definitely like Tales and Treasures makes me think of like mythical beasts and pirates.
Yeah, for sure. Next
we get our Legacy Pack 2.
Ooh, yeah, so Legacy Pack 2.
Classic cards of 2023.
Yeah, and the big set to come out of 2023 was Empires on the Rise.
Yeah.
So we're finally seeing reprints of the Empires Exalteds, the Renowns, and all of their, most played common cards, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting because it'll allow newer players to get all of their Exalteds from Empires that they need. And there's quite a few in that set.
Yeah, as our game grows, some card quantities might see lowering.
Yeah.
And even though Empires was a large set, lots of people open a lot of Empires, there still can be hard to find some of those Exalted. So seeing them reprinted.
Yeah, and Empire stock is dwindling.
Yeah. Seeing those reprinted will be very important. Later down the line.
Yeah, for sure.
This comes out. And then after that, we get our third Elder Legend set, Consecration.
So Consecration. So Consecration is the creating of holy ground.
Yeah.
So perhaps in their new ascended form, they're going to create certain landmarks.
Because in the first Elder Legends is when we got the first landmarks, right?
Well, we got the first ancient locations.
Yes.
So potentially it'll be an upgrade of those or an entirely new location. That's just what it makes. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of this set yet.
I love the location cards, so just seeing more of
yeah,
those.
and a lot of them are very strong.
Very good. As well.
Graveyard of the Doomdrake.
Well, I was thinking
Aggro Mortis.
I was thinking more Paradise Found, but sure.
Yeah, I know. I know it's not great.
Or what? Bastion?
Yeah, Bastion. Bastion's crazy.
Bastion's crazy. Spires, always good.
Spires. First Battlefield of Arian, also really good.
Yeah, First Battlefield is annoying.
Yeah. Spires is also great.
Yeah.
Sure, is Battlefield the one where you eradicate it and blow up a card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And conscript an Arian guy.
Wow, seems good.
Yeah, it's real good.
So if we get just more of those locations, or more new locations, love to see it.
I'd like to see some new locations that interact with warriors that have False God.
Yes.
Because I think that would be really cool.
I think, by the time we're getting a third Elder Legend set, there's we've seen False God stuff. I would love to see False Gods.
Maybe
cards.
Maybe more locations that have an effect, but have a second effect that you can only activate if you control a False God.
Yeah, just like the Creed Guardian cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. And then after that, we get the Angel Structure deck, and hopefully close to that as well, an Undead Structure deck.
Yeah, so 2 structure decks coming in. This is 2028 now?
Yeah, 2028 now.
Yeah,
right?
so plan for 2028, we have the Unholy Arbiter, which is the Undead structure deck.
No, that's the...
the Angel structure deck. Very clearly referencing the Unholy archetype, which is tied to Night Watchers.
Yes.
Which is a very fun archetype that I've been playing a lot of recently.
Very strong.
Love it
just
to bits.
At the moment.
Quite strong. Not sure how strong it would be in super competitive tournament play.
Yeah.
However, playing at my locals, I've had quite a good bit of success with it. I think I've played it 3 weeks now and top 4 every week.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, but I said, we haven't had a chance to play at it yet.
No, not yet. And then Night Terror is next, is the undead one.
Yeah.
Taking the terror and haunted archetypes into that deck. Which is also, they've had quite a bit of support recently. I know some people have been playing around with it. Shout out my boy Pat. He was being a degenerate with haunted things.
Yeah, he forgot to include a win con for some reason in his deck, so
Yeah.
I just stared at him
Yeah.
for like 5 turns.
Yeah, it's like pleb gin.
Yeah.
it's like pleb gin. I can't wait to do that, and by wait to do that I mean die.
Yeah.
But
Next up on the timeline, I believe, is Cold Winds of Change.
Cold Winds of Change,
So-
a full booster set.
Yeah, so that's planned to be a full booster set. As far as we know, there's going to be a couple new warlords, a couple of new fun tools. The name evokes a lot of dwarf to me.
Very much like a frozen dwarf kind of stuff. Potentially, we see the frozen dwarf warlord at that time.
Yeah, we could.
Well, you could also see more. What is it? Great North.
True.
Stuff,
yeah, you
stuff
can
from
see
Titans.
Great North Bounty.
Oh, what is the Wachug?
Wachuge. He's a Titan. He's an ethereal.
Oh, he is an ethereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wachoogi is an ethereal.
Now, I have a theory. Not so much a theory, but one of the Exalteds in Wintertide, Gangash, the Great North Chinu.
Yes, sorry, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. So, he's the Great North Chinu. So we could be seeing some more stuff like him.
Some mythical beast,
Yeah.
Yeti stuff.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yes. That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
reference.
Oh yeah, Great Northern
Yes.
is the other one.
Is
That's
that
the
bunny?
bounty one.
Yeah,
That's like the bounty, the moose, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the bunny.
Yeah.
The bunny is also a Brachus, so it's a Brachus North.
Yeah.
Anyways, interesting to see where that will go.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like so far off the line, we have no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
And at the end of this timeline, right before 2029, this is
Oof.
fair. But the
We're way out
4th
there.
Elder Legend set, Evocation.
Yeah. So this is the 4th of 8 Elder Legend sets, actually.
I see. Okay.
So it is quite a storyline going through there.
Yeah.
Evocation, to me, it means that they're seemingly using some powerful magic there.
Yeah.
So maybe
Replenishing
something.
mana. Replenishing 100% of your mana over the course of 8 seconds.
Yeah.
That's probably what it's going to do.
But like they're trying to bring something out, right? Whether that it could be any number of things, right? Probably
I
not
think
Decimaya, but it would be scary if that's what they're trying to do.
that might be what they're building towards, because that is their plan.
Right.
However, what I would like to see out of that set is a cycle of evocation spells that do some very powerful effect that you have to have a false god to use, and then maybe they're strong enough to be like a once per game, like something like that.
I was thinking like, once per game, maybe false god required, but also they come with like kind of lingering effect that is a downside for you for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Where you're sacrificing something for the entire game, but you get this really powerful.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Reduce your total DCM by 10.
That
would be cool.
That
too.
might be too much.
Meh.
Maybe by 5.
By 5, by 10, it depends on what the effect is, right? Like,
Yeah, true.
If we make it really strong, by 10, could be worth being like, all your warriors get plus 10 for the rest of the game or something like that.
Yeah, true. that would be pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Right? Like
let me play Awakened Ancient Stormheld now. Make 5 statues. They're 15s.
Yeah, right. Like,
But now Alero becomes what, a 65?
60.
60.
Rough.
Fucking Mortis, 55.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Every time you use Grim Wish, heal an additional 2.
I don't
That
know.
could be good.
So like, again, the cost always is depending on what the effect.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I think it's.
That's just what I'd like to see
at
out
the
of
end
it.
of the day, it's up to the players to decide whether the cost is worth what you're getting.
Yeah.
But I think the testing team will be doing a good job of making sure that it's usually worthwhile.
Yeah, for sure. We do a lot of stuff to make sure things are going smoothly.
Yeah, and of course.
We do a lot of stuff. We test.
We do more than just test, but yeah.
That's the entire roadmap up till 2029.
Yeah, so quite an extensive roadmap.
Yeah. I
now-
don't think it's gonna stick too much.
I'd say 2026 is pretty.
2026. I feel like
is pretty
that's
solid.
locked in.
The rest of it,
2028.
we'll see.
We can. I expect to see some shifts based on things happening and.
Now, before we move on to our last little bit, I do have one question for you guys.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for on the roadmap?
Ooh. I think I'm excited for Mothers of Monsters.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I really love Ethereal.
Yeah.
I think currently it plays very similar to Mortis as someone who is a diehard Mortis player. It has a lot of the recursion and sacrificing that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see it fully fleshed out, and it have a full left side that complements its playstyle.
Okay.
I am also just excited to see the design of Echidna specifically. I'm kind of dying to see what she looks like, because I think in Majesty you kind of see like her claws.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta know what that connects to. Like what kind of monster is she? But I think my most excitement is definitely Opus of the Magi. I'm already tinkering around with like a little Magi deck that is just Magi, which hasn't been really seen that much.
Okay. Yeah.
And so if Opus is just gonna have any amount of Magi cards that really like put that in a like more solid direction, it's gonna be very exciting.
Personally, I'm most excited for loot packs. I think they're going to have some really cool stuff in them, and I think it's a good way to show the community we appreciate them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make my way out to more locals. I think I got to try to get a store more close to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not driving an hour to just play some LRAW, but...
Well, I think you should drive an hour just to play some LRAW with us.
Yeah, I mean, I got to play with you, right?
Yeah.
Gotta lose to some angels, some Nightwatcher angels.
I just know there's some guys down around where I am that are looking for stuff to play, so I would love to play with them more as well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, moving on to our last little section here. I have here in my hands a copy of every single Exalted from Wintertide Wonders 2025.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to draft them. We're going to do a snake draft order, so I'm going to say Wes is going to pick first. So we'll go Wes, Jasper, me, and then me, Jasper, Wes, and then until we're done. However, there are 16 Exalteds in Wintertide and 3 of us, and those numbers don't kind of work out too well.
So one will get left out as the worst Exalted in Wintertide
One
Wonders.
gets left out in
we'll
our
laugh.
opinion, the worst Exalted. So Wes, what would you like to pick?
Yes, this is all
let me see. Let me go through them.
Fact.
Yes, this is definitely opinion,
But if
unless you're talking about my picks, in which case they are fact.
If you want to argue with us, please comment or say something.
Yeah, please do.
Engagement, please. But yeah, fight for what you think is the best and worst Exalted of Wintertide.
Ooh, Shift Shaker.
So I'm going to start with Shift Shaker. How are we doing this? Are we going to talk about them as we go?
Yeah, talk about it as you go.
All right, so I'm currently like messing around with some of the haunted stuff as well. And I think Shift Shaker is just such a fun piece to try and whittle down your opponent after like every single time he leaves the field. If your opponent doesn't have any cards in deck, they just take 10 damage. Really funny when you can just recycle warriors really easily.
Yep. He's pretty cool. Love his art.
Yeah. He's just a giant dead tree.
Yeah.
So,
Jasper?
I think I'm just required to take a Wicked Ancient Stormhouse. It's a statue card. Anyone who knows me in the community knows I love Blockade as a way to hit your opponent for a lot of damage. You may be like, well, Blockade can attack. It's like, not if you're playing statues. So it's just a new card I haven't had the chance to play with much, but the fact that it's a unified that makes statues, which is important. It also finds your Valley of Timeless Kings, and it puts it into play face up. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This card is good. I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
It like solves one of those issues where sometimes you just have it's just another way to find that valley. It's go for statues, and I can't wait to try it when one day I have too many decks to make, but one day try out statues again.
So now because it's a snake draft, I get 2 picks.
yeah.
First pick is going to be Gangash, the Deep North Chinu. Love his art, love his effects. He's just a cool guy, you know?
And he has a body hanging out of his mouth that looks like a tongue.
Yeah, it's great.
It's such a great reference to the one painting, the famous painting of Goliath.
Yes.
So good.
And I think he's really good in the Jin deck because your Jins have recycle, and to attack he has to kill 2 things. So I can attack and recycle 2 of my Jins.
Yeah.
And he has Swift, right?
And he has Swift.
Which is hilarious because how tall is he?
He's large.
He's
He's a big fella. My second pick, much to both of your dismay, is going to be Krampus.
I thought
Okay.
I was going to take Krampus.
Yeah, if you didn't, I was.
So a couple things about this guy. Great art. The moon is just so striking in the background. He has some really cool effects. And this is one of the first cards I ever designed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I kind of took control of the Wicked archetype and stuff, and I think he's a really cool guy.
I mean, the winter set needed our winter man. And
Right.
No better winter man than Krampus.
Yeah, I think he's a really cool card. Much to people's dismay when they get it played against them.
Yeah, there's nothing like getting Louis and Krampus at the same time.
Yep. Thanks, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. Fine. You know what? I'm happy that Louis sees competitive play now.
I'm happy too. I think Louis is a fun card, and I think the Wicked archetype is going to be really fun to play with. So keep tuned for some more Wicked cards coming eventually.
I'm going to actually take Leona.
Ooh, interesting.
Because the art on Leona is amazing. I love to see an angel card that looks like this. A strong, like, warrior lady, just, like, coming in. But also, I think she is just very interesting. Has wisdom, like most angel warriors will do. We love wisdom tribal.
Yeah, because reconnaissance doesn't help them get enough cards. They need another fucking draw engine.
Yeah, right.
But also just having like that anti-demon Duxfox technology of being like, hey, you took my things, I have them again. Give them back.
So, fun fact about that card, it doesn't say they become angels again.
No.
So, if Duxfox takes them, little known fact, Duxfox doesn't make them orcs in addition, he just makes them orcs.
Yeah.
So when C takes all of your angels back, they're orcs.
Yeah, so they won't get a holy counter.
Well, wait, does that mean you can't take them back because it says...
No, it's all warriors you own.
Okay, it doesn't say angel warriors.
But then it says give a holy counter to all other angel warriors you control.
So
they won't get counters.
It does say all other as well, so they wouldn't trigger anyways.
Yeah.
I believe this is also the only way that a legion can have a warrior. Sorry, other than Rose. Rose does this as well.
Yeah.
This is the only card other than Rose, I believe, that gets a warrior that isn't your own legion in one weird, specific, stupid direction.
Yeah. There actually, I will say, some of the demon stuff, like I think like Abigor or the Devotion, does bring stuff back without making them demons. It gets a little awkward there.
I see.
But
Interesting.
it's very rare. It's like I think it's literally just Abigor and maybe the Devotion. One of the two. I know one of the two does not reference changing the.
Gotcha. What's your picks?
All right, so my first one is going to be a Blast Forge Lava Fall.
Ooh, okay.
Love the art. It's just a giant furnace pouring lava out.
Yeah. It's a big smelting forge.
Yeah, it's a big smelting forge.
Yeah,
and
get some lava inspectors for that.
but what's also fun is, swifting out a guy or just conscripting a guy from hand, I guess.
Yeah.
And then erupting the board, getting rid of everything you need to worry about.
Yeah.
And then you possibly trigger Perish, go get your Shockwave Gust guy.
Kindlehost?
Yeah, go get Kindlehost.
Yeah.
Then Kindlehost enters the field. If they have any Perishes, gust their stuff back to their hand.
Yep.
I didn't even think about like the Erupt warrior you're getting being, what is it,
Stoga.
Stoga?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I mean, like, oh yeah, I erupt the Stoga, I get all the keywords, and then I also get the house.
Well, what is funny is what you can actually do is you can bring in like the Gust Warrior, and then Gust something else, and then also trigger the Sterola. So like if you have a Gru on the field for whatever reason, you can Gust the Gru back to hand.
Oh, so true.
And then swift him out.
The board is clear. Like if, let's say they put out a bunch of, is it a fortified or?
It's a fortified.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the best card.
It's fun though.
But it is fun.
And it's a good way to show like the direction that Blast Forge is going in a way of like I'm actually just my archetype's actually about blowing everything up.
Yeah, it's not just my own guys; it's everything on the field. Yeah. Especially the fact that it'll destroy a column as well.
Yeah.
And also interesting that it gives all the warriors in the column incinerate. So like, if you want to like just remove your own guy, you can give their warrior incinerate.
Yeah. So what's your second pick?
My second one is going to be the Tardaxian Hammerhorn.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Tardaxian guys. I don't play a lot of orcs. I've been dabbling in it a little bit lately. But I think Tardaxian is probably going to be the first orc archetype that I dive really heavy into, especially with armory. Like I like the idea of moving armaments. It's like, oh, okay, I attach all my Tardaxian armaments to one guy, and then I can swap my armaments onto another.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Especially it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to come in, I'm going to shockwave this guy who has all your armaments on it. It's like, okay, in response, armory, move all my armaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Jasper's pick now.
What is left here?
Slim pickings.
Slim pickings? No, I think
No,
there's pretty
there's
good
still some good.
pickings.
There's some still good
and
ones.
that picking is Frigid Fallen Heart, for sure.
Damn, that's what I was gonna take.
This card just kind of reads really well. So it's during Reinforce. You discard any number of demon cards from your hand during your opponent's Reinforce, obviously, and then you draw a card for each card this way at the end of the turn, and then it also stops any effect damage that is it equal to? Yeah, equal to or less than the number of cards in your hand. So basically what this does, I think the important thing is it's a fortified way to discard cards. Demons only have like a couple ways to do that right now.
They have a few, but notably it is a reinforced discard.
Yeah, it's a reinforced discard as well, so it's like before your opponent really gets to set anything up.
Yeah.
And
it's a good effect damage blocker.
It's good. And so you discard some cards. Hopefully, those cards draw you more cards, so you still have some cards in hand to block that effect damage. And then, especially at the end of your turn, you'll draw more cards, and you'll stop like end of turn effect damage cards like Spores or Presence and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty good.
So for my 2 picks now, first one is going to be Tundrafex, the North Battalion Centurion. I actually played this guy in my Fando list at the Siege.
Yeah.
And he put in some good work.
He did.
So he has Inspire, which says whenever he kills a warrior by battle, I can pay Bloodborne 2 and conscript a warrior that shares a legion with him. And then he also has Encore, which lets him attack again, and Valiant, which makes him hard to kill. I think he's an incredibly strong piece, especially in some generic hero toolboxes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my first one. My second one, this is getting a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think my second one, and for people that have known me since the beginning of my Legion's career, this is going way back to my first deck I ever played.
Yeah.
I'm picking Reading the Arcane Runes.
You're a Quartz Heart boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, once per turn, I can look at the top 3 cards of my deck and put them top or bottom in any order. I can, once per turn, reveal a card, and if it's the correct card, I can play it without paying its Bloodborne or Consume.
How would you ever know if it's the correct card or not?
I wonder how. And if it's destroyed by an opposing player, it goes 5 spots down in my deck, and I draw a card. It's an incredibly strong piece.
I just think that going down 5 is so strange and specific.
Well, it works with Quartz Heart's special ability.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other cards that it'll work with in the future as well.
Yeah.
It's just...
But I think I think it's an interesting way that... it's a very unique recursion, you know?
Yeah,
nothing else does anything like that.
Because it doesn't do a lot of searching, does it?
No.
Yeah. So stacking the deck is kind of how it sees its recursion.
Yeah.
For my pick here, I'm going to go Ascendant Ranks of the Chaos Divine.
Ooh. Now, before you explain why, I've never seen you play yellow before.
No.
And you picked both yellow cards.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault. The yellow cards look really cool. But the thing is, I've played against a lot of yellow, so I feel like I have a really good understanding of what these yellow cards give access to.
True.
And Ascendant Ranks has some static of when your Chaos Divines destroy warriors by battle, can pay Bloodborne 3 and conscript more from your hand, and then once per turn you can target 3 Chaos Divine your Erad. Your opponent chooses one for you to add to hand, the other 2 go back to your deck. So it has some recursion, just like Leona did as well.
Very, very strong angel card.
Yes, and a big thing that I like is it's kind of showing the way that Chaos Divine is going into this like kind of manufactured, like robotic kind of direction.
Especially with Protos,
With
the
Protos
robot
as
guy.
well.
Yeah, so our good friend, coach, and mentor, Thomas at LRAW Snapshot, he plays a lot of angels, so we've naturally played against him a lot. And he can do some scary things with angels, and I'm curious to see how he does with some of the new angel cards coming out.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't play yellow, but I play a lot against yellow, and honestly, I just love the aesthetics of these 2 Exalteds that came in Wintertide. I think they are really good directions that these yellow cards are going in, and honestly, more stuff like this, and you might see me be a yellow player in the future.
Okay, interesting. So, Wes, your final pick. Can I take a
pick or picks?
Pick.
Oh, he picks.
You get 1.
I get 1.
You get 1.
Oh shit.
No, he
What?
gets 2.
Oh, sorry, no, you get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
You get 1.
Yeah, I get 1. Can I take a guess as what one of them is?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Welcome to Toy Box Town.
No.
No.
I did not take Welcome to Toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I think that card is dreadful at the moment.
Okay, interesting.
Not so much to play, more to play against.
That's fair.
Or even just if you're, you know what, long story short, I hate
We'll
playing
talk
this
about
card.
it later.
Yeah. What are your picks?
Okay, so I picked Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't pick her because I like her.
Okay.
I picked her kind of the opposite. I fucking hate this card. The fact that she has Reckoning, what is it, Bloodborne 3, eradicate 1 card from your hand.
Is it
no.
one? No, it's 3, isn't it?
Didn't I say 3?
No,
No,
you
you
said
said
1.
one.
Bloodborne 3.
Bloodborne 3, eradicate
Eradicate
3.
a card from hand, so trigger an effect.
It eradicates 3, doesn't it?
Holy shit, this card's so much worse than I thought. Well, I hate it so much more.
Or better.
Yeah,
No,
that's the thing.
He
I hate it
hates
more.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
better than he thought.
It's better than I thought. So eradicate 3, get effects off the eradications,
Yeah.
negate the effect of a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Also
once per
recover
turn
6.
during either player's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also recover 6.
Recover 6, so you can do it twice for free.
Yeah.
And then you add cards to hand with Wisdom.
Yeah.
And then there's another card that just says Revival Phoebe from Erad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this card. And then Chalice.
Chalice. Yeah,
Chalice
Chalice is the GOAT.
As I said, I'm dabbling in Orcs, and I will probably play it in Tardaxian. I don't know how much you'll play this, but honestly, the fact that it's a unified card that just searches for blood magic,
Yeah.
and I can just go get Blight. It reduces my Bloodborne by 5.
Yeah.
I can now pay 5, deal 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about Chalice earlier, and I looked at some blood magic cards. I think if you let a blood magic player actually get all their pieces on board, you're going to feel like the game.
You're
is
going to
over.
know what blood magic means.
Yeah, the game will be over pretty quickly.
Yes.
If you let them resolve multiple pieces,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I only have like 3 activations of cards before I die.
Well, what's fun with this is that it's also when it's first activated, you can search for 1 blood magic.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it says blood magic fortified act card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it puts it face up on the field.
Yeah, so you can get.
So you can't get
No.
Blight,
you can't get Blight.
No.
but you can get Alter.
You can get Alter
Totem.
or Totem.
Which are both strong cards.
Perhaps some other fun things coming soon.
Yeah, probably.
And any blood magic act fortified, that's gotta keep your eyes on it for that.
So your last pick, Jasper.
Yeah, what is my last pick? I mean, I got 2 options here.
Well, you have 3.
Well, I have
You have
2
two.
options here. And I think I'm gonna take the one that's a little more relevant to my near future, even though I am building a pleb deck.
Okay.
This will be in the color of that pleb deck. And
Oh.
I can't play this Exalted in it, but it does get me an opportunity to talk about some options for it. And I am taking the Siren card, Currents of the Siren Sea.
The card is so good.
It is
Yes.
pretty good.
It is a very good card. I think it enables a lot of Siren stuff. It shuffles all the warriors on the field when it's first activated, so it's like a daisy.
Yeah.
In where it clears the field, and then all players draw a card for each 2 warriors shuffled. So it's symmetrical, so it must be balanced,
Yeah.
right? Like if we both draw 5, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
It makes it so the effect damage of sirens can't be stopped, and then once per turn, kind of like Steadfast Courage, you can conscript a siren from your hand and it gains snapshot.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just taking this card mostly because the siren cards are very interesting so far. Like what we've seen, I think it's like a considerable package, and I've been considering like a small siren package in my pleb Jin deck.
Yeah, it's good.
I think with the names we have, and I think definitely in a maybe not a normal Jin deck because I think you have more of your slots taken up, but like a lot of mythical beast decks can consider it a siren package because just like maybe making like half your deck some siren stuff seems very strong.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
So my last pick is going to be Welcome to Toy Box Town.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't in good faith, let this be the worst Exalted that we think in Wintertide. Because this card is ridiculous. And same as reason you picked Phoebe, this card fucking sucks.
Yeah, okay. Okay. As long as that's one of the main
I hate
reasons.
it so much.
Yeah.
The card is I do play a lot of effects damage decks. Like my main decks are Gaia, Jan Marid, and Duxvox. They're all primarily effect damage. They do the thing. But I've been trying to play some more battle damage decks. That card sucks.
You just don't get to play the game.
No.
Like Jasper said it best earlier. What was it that you said again?
You flip Toy Box Town, your round's going to time.
Yeah. So, that's why I'm picking it. And for those of you keeping track, that means that between the 3 of us, we think the worst Exalted in Wintertide is Ethereal Peaks of the Kakos.
Which might be a hot take.
It might be a hot take.
I think that's a pretty hot take,
Yeah.
but
I mean, there are
I
some-
think, okay, if we're being...
if I want to go with the hot take, it only heals 8 during one reinforced phase and not both.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess if we're talking in reality, though, opinions separation. If that
In
makes any
reality,
sense.
it's Frigid Fallen Heart.
Oh, you can't even play Tardaxian Hammer.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
I thought it said targeted Tardaxian.
No.
Nope.
Oh, it's an orc. This card's so much better.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I
different.
think in all reality, the worst Exalted is Frigid Fallen Heart. It dumps your hand. Sure, you get a couple of effects, but you don't have a hand to play with for the rest of the turn.
You should have already said all your hand anyways. But then you don't have crisis.
It also only stops effect damage,
Yeah.
which is a big down point of the card.
I guess if your hand is bad, you can refresh it.
True. I will say that there's a small caveat of this, that while I think that is the worst Exalted in the set, I think all of the Exalted in the set are very good.
I think
A Lava Fall might be real bad.
Lava Fall is okay, but I don't disagree with Peaks being bad.
Yeah.
Like it protects itself, it heals 8. Like I think it's good. But
It does the thing. It's fine.
it's fine. Like it
I
does-
think if it was a unified, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
yes. If this I evaluated this card when I first saw it based on it being a unified.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this card's awesome. And then I saw it was a fortified, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. So, Wes, are you happy with the draft?
I'm pretty happy with my draft. Yeah, let's see. I got both orc cards.
Yeah.
Blast Forge, which I love.
Yeah.
Undead, obviously. And fuck this Phoebe, because she's just in...
Jasper, are you happy with the draft?
I'm pretty happy with my draft. Now, I will say I kind of drafted a bit on art picks, but
That's fair.
these are some amazing
There's
arts.
some gorgeous arts.
Like, I'm not at all disappointed with what I got.
Yeah.
If you were just evaluating on card strength alone, I would say I have like a slightly weaker draft than others. But I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm also quite happy with my draft. I chose cards that I think the art on them is amazing, and B, it's mostly cards, with the exception of Toy Box Town, that I plan on playing a lot of, actually.
And in the future, Toy Box Town will be good, but...
I have no interest in playing Undead for the most part. I'm going to play Haunted a little bit. I'll play some...
Which I'm not sure if you know is Undead.
No shit.
Yeah.
But I think Haunted will be the only archetype I play. I might dabble in vampires, but I have no interest in playing Grim. I have no interest in playing Putrid. I have no interest in playing Toy Box. So we'll see. Yeah, I think the draft went really well. I think next episode maybe we can do a macabre one too.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been Wes, Jasper. I've been Sylas. We're all with Team Shockwave. And thank you for listening to Alburdunn After Dark.
Or watching.
Or watching, yeah.
Yeah. Good episode, boys.